I mean, we've had, from last count, well over 400 leads, which is just absolutely phenomenal. So that's 400 people that we wouldn't have been in contact with before that we are now.
It's like, we're just into our second month now, so 1 month in the can. What have been the results to date?
Oh, look, we couldn't have asked for better results from it, really. I mean, we've had, from last count, well over 400 leads, which is just absolutely phenomenal. So that's 400 people that we wouldn't have been in contact with before that we are now. And I think our actual response and book calls from it is absolutely huge, whereby we're close to 50% of those have actually booked in for calls, which is phenomenal too, because it was certainly not the result I was expecting. And the beauty of it is because you're doing the follow-ups in the beginning, a large proportion of those are actually picking up the calls, talking to the salespeople, and then the salespeople are able to assist them from there. So it's created a huge database for us, especially as we move forward on future developments and as well. And there's a lot of investors in there, so they're not just looking to buy one property. They may be buying one off us now, and then in the future we can market back to them to then see if they'd like to buy on one of the other developments.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the numbers were phenomenal by our standards as well. I think I just did a count before. Over 400 leads. I think over 200 book calls, and then I think in terms of their progression through your funnel, I think I had like 100 at the face-to-face meeting, and then there are a bunch at finance. Do you have a feel for how many sales you might get from all of those leads?
Look, after all of those leads, there's quite a few in the pipeline with sales looking at the properties, and with obviously going through with finance. So if we don't end up getting somewhere between 10 or 20 sales directly from this, I'll be extremely surprised.
Yeah.